we'll have here today to discuss elaborately the $10 trillion opportunity between India and UAE. And as we begin, from the historic trade ties to ambitious target to reach a $100 billion investment deal by 2030 itself, very few relationships, I'd say, are as future-ready as India and the UAE. The partnership of our two great nations is not just trade, it's certainly about people-to-people connect. I should tell you, just last year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on his visit to UAE called His Excellency President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan his brother. That was the affection they shared. In fact, the Prime Minister also mentioned that in his subsequent address about the warmth and affection he was accorded on his first visit to UAE by the royal family, and when also added to share that the Crown Prince, now UAE President, along with his 5 brothers, all of them came to receive the Prime Minister as soon as he landed. And since then, the bonhomie has only grown, the affection has intensified, and we hear that the two leaders have met with one another for 11 times. That really shows the connect and the ties both ends have. I should say that the camaraderie now has trickled down, and it's trickled down heavily to business, and that's what we're here to explore. What India and UAE deliver today is certainly a textbook example of great leadership, of solidarity, a shared vision of sustainable future, and above all, batting for peace in times of this turmoil. Now, for only when there is peace, we know there is prosperity and there is progress, and that's what we're here establishing at the Global Summit. News9 Global Summit, I'd wholeheartedly welcome India's Honorable Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri, and I stress that he's joining us virtually. We know the precarious times that we're in right now, Iran and Israel right in the middle of conflict, all hands on deck for the Indian government. They're evacuating students as I speak right now. So it is difficult times for India as well, with many of us stuck there. And as that execution happens, while people are being rescued from the war-torn nations, we're here with our Union Minister giving us a virtual address.
Excellencies, industry leaders, ladies and gentlemen, Namaskar and warm greetings from New Delhi. It is a privilege to join you at this timely and important gathering celebrating the ever-deepening India-UAE partnership. I wish I could have joined you in person, but my duties in New Delhi must unfortunately make me miss this important summit. This summit meeting reflects not only the strength of our bilateral ties, but also our shared vision for a more interconnected, innovative, and inclusive future. India and the UAE are bound by history, enriched by culture, and powered by ambition. From ancient trade routes to modern strategic corridors, India and the UAE have walked together. Today, we celebrate that journey and look ahead to newer frontiers. Initially powered by fuel trade, the India-UAE economic relationship today has grown in complexity and diversity, with non-oil trade now accounting for more than half of our total volumes. India's exports from refined petroleum and electronics to smartphones and chemicals reflect the growing sophistication of our economic engagement. The Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, CEPA, now completing its 3rd year, is further transforming our economic landscape. We welcome the UAE's investments in our infrastructure, logistics, energy, and the digital sectors. Whether through the UFI trilateral I2U2 or our landmark civil nuclear cooperation, India and the UAE are advancing on new age frontiers such as clean energy, food security, digital connectivity, and strategic autonomy. But beyond numbers and agreements, this partnership is about people. The 3.5 million strong Indian community in the UAE represents the living bridge between our countries. Our diaspora is the builders of cities, stewards of culture, and ambassadors of shared values. The inauguration of the BAPS Hindu Mandir in Abu Dhabi, supported by the secular vision of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, is a shining testament to this inclusivity and mutual respect. As we look to the future, I hope that we can continue to build on the tenets of mutual respect and shared benefit. Together, we have the potential to be the architects of tomorrow's global order and co-create a century of shared prosperity. I commend the News9 network for conceiving this platform and bringing together vital stakeholders who can meaningfully shape the discourse around the India-UAE partnership. I thank you once again for the opportunity to address this distinguished gathering. Jai Hind. Thank you.
All right, with the Union Minister's best wishes, let's continue with our guests joining us live. I thank you all again for your patience. This is going to be an interesting conversation, and economic ties as we align. I'm going to take us, our viewers here, and our guests. India-UAE future progress, that's already strong bilaterally. At this point, we're bringing people closer, helping businesses forge a greater collaboration, jointly caring for the planet through cleaner, greener energy as well. It's time to bring perspective on how India and UAE can create a win-win for people, for planet, and of course, with its fair share of profits as well. And exactly what our next conversation is all about here. So let's hear it from the power voice shaping this trilateral harmony of the triple bottom line, and our two great nations aspire to make better for the world. Let's have a look. We have, of course, before we play this out, our Honorable Mr. Sanjay Sudhir, India's ambassador to UAE, who will be taking to the stage.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to UAE, welcome to Dubai for all those traveling from India and different parts of the world.